Now here's Thompson. Robertson outside. Back to Thompson. For the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Clinic there on the use of the pump fake from Klay Thompson. Good job of drawing the contact on that play.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Risa.
And he makes the first.
And we know Klay Thompson is a top-tier shooter. He's got incredible form, a great release, but he's also unselfish by example and plays well within this system.
Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Allen kicks to Stockton. Pass to Duncan. Gervin outside. Passes it to Stockton. Over Thompson. And off the front iron. And in it goes.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Duncan with some nice D. Allen passes to Stockton, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Thompson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, Kevin, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now here's Stockton. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Robertson against Stockton. Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. He dishes it to Stockton. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Some changes for Toronto. Dwayne Wade comes in for Thompson. And Irving subbed in for Robertson. Then for the Spurs, Mikhail comes in for Robinson. And it's Richmond in for Ray Allen. George looking around. This one for three. And Mikhail pulls it down. Here's Stockton. It's Richmond on the wing. Stockton left side. To the middle. Here's Duncan. And it's sent back by O'Neal. On pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Good chance to see Paul George hurts that time.
And keeping us updated for the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the Spurs head coach. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And Toronto making a change. Kemp's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Barry's checked in for Gervin. And West subs in for Stockton. Back to West. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Wade against Richmond. Wade kicks to George. And the pass to Kemp. Second chance shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot. And this is the guy, Sean Kemp. All the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine. Just a matter of staying focused.
Now here's McKay. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Richmond outside. He kicks it to West. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barry. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto leading by 3. Feed outside. Shoots the 3. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And Wade sends it back.
Dwayne Wade, the best shot-blocking two-guard this game has ever seen. Add another one to the total.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Find the lane. One shot.
That's good from O'Neal. Lillard against West. Shaq with some nice D. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Raptors up 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Now here's Wade. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Richmond. McHale is out there with Barry, and it's Duncan, and it's West in at the point.
And inviting contact, that's something that Richmond does as well as anybody.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night here. Good from Richmond. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to McHale. Here's Barry. Here's West. Offline from the top of the key.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
It's stolen by West. Here's Barry. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, Rick Barry puts pressure on an opponent any way he can. And one of the easiest ways to do that is on the break. He was ready for that one.
Now here's Wade. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Thompson, he's checked in for Toronto. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Thompson. He's got 5. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 8 points.
That's Klay Thompson's strength on display. His ability to fire off the catch-and-shoot J. So dangerous.
Here's McHale. It's blocked. Thompson with it. 8 points for him. Releases. And he hits the jump shot. Now it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Richmond for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Irving. There's the lob to the hoop. The alley-oop layup. Very well done. Kemp's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
McHale right side. Duncan. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
San Antonio calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Pierce is checked in for Toronto. Robertson comes in for Irving. San Antonio also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Duncan. Irvin comes in for Barry. And Allen subbed in for Richmond. Now here is Robinson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the basket is good.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Toronto.
Wade outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Count that one.
The D right there is up in his face, but simply not good enough for the offensive prowess of Dwayne Wade.
Pass to Robinson. Over Mutombo. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from David Robinson. Robertson drives in. The second chance effort. Mutombo misses.
And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Robertson with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Mutombo, great positioning on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 9.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ray Allen is on the wing. 6 to shoot. Poked loose. Stolen by Thompson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Young passes to McHale. Now Gervin. Young outside. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Some changes for Toronto. O'Neal's checked in for Mutombo. And George is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And San Antonio also making a switch. Stockton's checked in. .112 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Robertson. Pierce trying to break free. The shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got his first basket of the night. Stockton against Robertson. Pass to Allen. Dishes to McHale. Over Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Toronto leading by 13. Robertson outside. Back to Thompson. A three-pointer off the mark. And San Antonio has possession. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Robertson drives in. That one falls. Robertson's got the lead up to 13 now for Toronto.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and Robertson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
San Antonio shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 6 seconds left in the first half. And a deep three from Irving. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 15 points and 1 steal. He's clearly shaken off his mediocre performance from their last game as he has been dominant in the first half tonight. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. It's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. Now they need to stay mean. I mean, you cannot lose that edge in the second half.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Well, they just didn't produce enough offense. I don't know if it's because they were spending so much energy on the defensive end, but clearly they have to take a look at this. What plays are we calling? How can we improve that? And they have to do it fast, because if they don't, this game is going to run away from them.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Morning. Oh, buzzer.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Paul George is out there with Pierce. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Robertson. And it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Shaq. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on David Robinson. Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Spurs trail by 11. Stockton passes to Duncan. Here's Gervin, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
Thompson dishes to George. That shot, no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Allen drives in, and Allen slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Robertson kicks to Thompson. Floats one. That one goes. Count it. Thompson's got 17.
Just such a confident scorer, seeing Clay get into these areas on the floor and still being effective. Got to appreciate that part of his game.
Now here's Duncan. No points in the game yet for him. Good.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Allen against Thompson. Pass to Robertson. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Pierce. Over Allen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Spurs trail by 7. Stockton passes to Duncan. Gervin outside. Here's Stockton. And to get open is Robinson. Stockton's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
The shot's good.
Yeah, Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Here is Stockton after Paul Pierce's score. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The drive by Thompson, and the shot goes in. And it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Duncan drawing the double team. Outside Robinson. Kicks it to Stockton. Shot clock at 5. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Stockton's got 6 points. Toronto leading by 9. Thompson outside. Lets a floater go.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Stockton passes to Robinson. Stockton outside. Robinson misses. So it's Toronto now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backcourt and have allowed way too many second chance points.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Shawn Kemp, he's checked in for Pierce. Wade comes in for George. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Thompson. And Lillard subbed in for Robertson. San Antonio also making some changes. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Robinson. Barry comes in for Gervin. And it's Richmond in for Ray Allen. Now here's McHale. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here is Richmond. And here's Stockton. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Barry. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
No good from Wade. Spurs trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Stockton outside. The tray. Toronto grabs the miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Richmond no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested J.
Stockton up top. Covered by Lillard. Richmond against Irving. Here's Duncan, and he uses the glass on the layup. Duncan's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Duncan's still making a living by absorbing that kind of contact and able to still score.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Toronto, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. First one falls for.
And Wade just simply one of the best 2 guards of all time. Nice to just sum it up in one sentence right there. A dynamic all-around talent. He just continues to add to his legacy.
Tumbo is checked in for Shawn Kemp. West is checked in for San Antonio. Both free throws good from Wade. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. West against Lillard. Duncan trying to break loose. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from West.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Three-pointer, Lillard knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Now, this is what you're going to get with Lillard. He's a gunner. Right now, he's gunning from deep range.
And so it's Toronto with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Spurs trail by 14. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Stockton is out there with Richmond. Then there's Barry. Then there's Kevin McHale. And it's Duncan in at the 5. Stockton with it. Guarded now by Irving. Stockton, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Time and time again, Dwayne Wade up around the rim. Gets up big time for that alley-oop.
Pass to Duncan. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. And it's 6 points for Tim Duncan.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Offensive rebound, O'Neal. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Raptors lead by 16. Stockton passes to Barry. Hillard against Stockton. Richmond outside. Passes to McHale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duncan trying to break loose. Shot's good from Barry.
And that shooting touch of Barry, one of the best in the game. Silky smooth from just about anywhere on the perimeter.
Toronto calls timeout. And some changes here for the Raptors. Here's his check in for Mutombo. Paul George comes in for Irving. And it's Robertson in for Lillard. The Spurs also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for McHale. Irvin comes in for Barry. And it's Allen in for Richmond. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Spurs trail by 17. Here's Stockton. Here's Duncan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tim Duncan knows a thing or two in how to draw fouls right there, doing some damage. The big fundamental, still getting it done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, no good.
It's been pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
And he's good on the second. Raptors leading by 16. Wade feeling it out a bit. Rebound, San Antonio. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Allen kicks to Duncan. 5 to shoot. Here's Stockton. Here's Robinson. Duncan trying to break loose. Robinson, that's good.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Here's Wade. Rebound, San Antonio. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Stockton. Duncan with it. Back to Stockton. No good. Shot missing. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
And there's the pass to Robertson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Duncan with some nice D.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Klay Thompson is jumped in for Dwayne Wade.
Find the lane. One shot.
That's good from Ray Allen. Brett, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made, and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home. And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
And the Raptors call time here. They're in front by 6. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Shaq.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots. And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
1:44 left here in the 4th quarter. Robertson against Stockton. Robertson passes to O'Neal. Over Robinson. Pierce trying to break free. Shaq can't hit.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one, Kevin. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And it's sent back by George.
Not many guys have the two-way ability of a Paul George, just as dangerous defensively as he can be offensively.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And Shaq with the slam.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Stockton outside. Pass to Duncan. Over Robertson. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Are you shocked? Are you surprised? It's Tim Duncan.
Robertson outside. Here's O'Neal. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 6. 43 seconds left in the game. It's Allen on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Stockton against Pierce. To the paint. Here's Duncan. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, so the game is on the line, and you don't want Tim Duncan with the basketball. You're crazy.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth. San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 4. Trying to get open is Robinson. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Allen for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. For 3, Richmond off target. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.